finally got back into your TikTok? And you start shooting your own teammates because they look like enemies. Whoopsies. This planet looks so cool, but is so annoying.
Don't stay here, visitor. It's not safe, and I can't be responsible for you. You should have warned me you were coming.
What are you doing here?
Making sure the fires don't get worse. I'm a surveyor and engineer from the station. I need to divert fuel from the pipes buried here, and cut off the flames eventually.
What caused these fires? Is there an emergency?
This dye used to be a much larger settlement. Wildlife overtook it, destroyed above and below. Plant roots ruptured an underground fuel pipeline. A stray spark lit these fires.
I'll get going. Be careful.
You too, Ishari. That went well.
Be on the lookout for Roka, Garen fanatics. They hate all things and will likely shoot on sight.
Charming.
That's one dead.
Honestly, I'll probably play this for like an hour, hour and a half, and then I'm probably gonna switch over to Indiana Jones and continue that for a little bit more.
My day's complete.
I got to the Vatican.
Hostiles ahead!
Yeah. I just finished that.
should look for more glim.
Found them. The researchers caught in the stasis field. Exactly where Kieran said they would be.
You should now be able to interface, Pathfinder. The interface failed, Pathfinder. It appears that was incorrect.
Reading of the monitors and... Scatting stars. What? Who are you? How did...
Thanks isn't necessary. Just doing my job.
More aliens appearing out of nowhere. What's going on?
The remnant tech around here had you frozen in some kind of stasis.
I don't know who you are. Just stay back.
I don't think he remembers being frozen.
Pack your equipment. We're leaving. Alert Palev that there's an alien presence by the monolith.
That went well.
What's your status, Ryder? Did you figure out what happened to the research team?
Now that they've woken up, I'm not sure they like me. But they're on their way back to Dar Palev.
That's good news. You should come too. Kieran looks like she wants to talk to you.
That was honestly a lot easier than I thought it'd be, saving the scientists. Oh geez, that's the jungle. How far are you in Indiana Jones? I know, where you just said you lagged so fast.
trust any of this remnant stuff. Don't trust their giant dish.
Stay alert. We don't know what's down there.
If those floaty remnant bots try to push us off the edge, I'll be mad.
Got them all.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station.
That was the most Krogan thing I've seen Drax do. What'd you say? Oh, so he, one of those big creatures on havarl were coming to smack me, and I had him low on health, and Drax just comes up, charges him, and bumps him, and shotguns him, and his entire body just explodes. It just looked cool.
Pathfinder, this appears to be Angaran, and very old. Pathfinder. For a moment, I detected a weak energy pulse. It's gone now. Perhaps we could return later.
Alright, I'm back, chat. I apologize.
You don't feel any different?
Any news of the
Don't think
Moshai?
so. Well, afraid not, Kieran. Do you? We're doing all we
My
can.
mind feels clouded, but I don't know if I...
What do you mean, grey spiky aliens? Ket?
No. These were different. We were doing a survey of the area and saw them before the freeze. They look like that one, with Ryder.
Turians? Why don't you and Torvar talk about that later? Right now, I want to thank you for saving my team.
You weren't lying. Kieran told us everything. She even had pictures.
I apologize for the indifferent welcome you received from me earlier.
Don't worry about it. You had no reason to trust me. The last aliens you met were Ket.
Ryder, what you have done here, your remnant understanding and your Sam should convince Ephra you're an asset. We should speak to him as soon as we can. Perhaps on the Tempest? Kieran, I've been thinking. If Ryder can use remnants, couldn't we fix the monoliths? Stop havarl's decline?
Havarl's decline?
This will take time to explain. We can discuss it further when you have time. And don't forget to talk to Torvar about those. What did you call them? Turians?
Kieran wants to talk more about havarl's decline. We should discuss it when you have time.
You said you saw Turians in the jungle?
Is that what they're called? We didn't know. We just kept out of sight. They crashed here, I think.
Were they all right? Are they still alive?
Still alive? I don't know. We were stuck in that stasis field for a while. I guess they could still be out there. Unless they tried to eat something. Or the Roca got them. I'll give you the nav point and you can go see for yourself.
We can speak more later.
I'll be here.
You were saying something about the planet being in decline?
It doesn't look like it, but Havarl is sick. It started here, uncontrolled mutations in organic life, killing some, turning others into poison. We're starting to see the same elsewhere. The planet's ecosystem is crumbling, slowly but surely.
It's the monoliths. There are only 2 of them when there should be 3.
There's so much life here. Your vault must be working.
In some fashion, most likely. But the monoliths are responsible for propagating the vault's instructions across the planet. With only 2 out of 3 monoliths working, the instructions are imbalanced. So life is imbalanced. We've never tried asking the sages. There could be something in their oral history.
Stars. Those superstitious hermits don't care about modern Angara. You know that.
You saw the projections for the planet's survival. What do we have to lose?
Sages? Oral histories?
On Mithratha, that old remnant edifice over there. They trace their families back to a time just after the Scourge. They believe isolation will maintain the purity of the histories by preventing contamination by modern thought. Basic sense. They probably don't even understand or care that havarl's dying.
If asking your sages doesn't work, we'll be back here. So what's the harm in it?
The trek up Mithratha's teeming with remnant. Most of us don't attempt it, but maybe you could do it. Follow the remnant river, and keep your head. I'd hate to hear something terrible happened in pursuit of some ancient legend.
Heads up! Rokar and... Turian?
Those are Natana's uniforms, Pathfinder.
The Turian Ark? I think that's it.
Party just got bigger.
Another memory trigger?
One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam.
Shot to the gut. Painful.
I appreciate the help back there. Name's Avidus Rix. Sorry if my methods seem extreme. Civilian life is... trying.
Ryder, human pathfinder. You former military?
A Spectre. Special tactics and reconnaissance. Did the Council's dirty work for 15 years.
So you're used to being above the law.
Well, good thing there are no laws in Andromeda, huh? The initiative was my retirement plan. Then Natanis hit the Scourge and bam, woke up here.
What happened? Where's the Ark?
No idea. Had to break out of my own damn stasis pod.
A fall like that should have killed you.
Those pods are sturdier than they look. But most of the Turian population is still missing, including Mason, our Pathfinder. Sam hasn't transferred to me, so he's alive. Just don't know where.
He hasn't made it back to the Nexus.
Knowing Mason, he's out there looking for me. Mason dedicated his life to Andromeda. He's too stubborn to die now.
We need every Pathfinder we can get.
The debris and stasis pods from Natanis are scattered across the sector. Between the two of us, we should find something.
The settlers here need your help.
I'm a stopgap. Mason is the solution. Here's my frequency. Call when you find something.
I can't believe this is really happening. Thought we'd be stuck here forever, or until the aliens killed us. We built this camp from what remained of our stasis pod. If we leave, we can't abandon our wreckage. There's debris we couldn't get to out there. We have to take it with us.
Anything from the crash belongs to the Initiative. It'll go back to the Nexus with you.
Good. No telling what's still intact. Don't want hostile aliens using it against us. If you find anything from Ark Natanis, tag it for recovery. Oh, and thank you.
Moving.
Ark Natanis debris, tagged for salvage. Ark Natanis debris, tagged for salvage. Archnatanis debris. 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 Tagged for salvage.
What was Kieran saying? All this will
Archnatanis
disappear
debris.
one day?
Tagged for salvage. Archnatanis debris. Tagged for salvage.
Consume anything you see. Not in this area.
Wasn't planning on it.
Readings indicate all Turian wreckage on Havarl has been found.
Good. Tell our salvage teams to get busy removing them.
Couldn't sleep? Crackers and coloring. What do you mean? Oh, like the point of view? I don't know. I don't think there's a way to change that, unfortunately. That's just how close it is. Yeah, that's just unfortunately like how close the camera pans to it. Is it on? Yes. Did it just get brighter? Yeah, I don't know why the camera's so close. I guess I've never adjusted it. I didn't really think about it. It works for me, you know? I didn't think it was too close. It's like... Well, that makes sense. And especially in a game like that. Where... Mm-hmm. Yeah. A little bit. A little bit.
Let's give this a try.
Well, I'd hope so. You're like 60 levels in. If you weren't, I'd be concerned. Oh, yeah.
No one's afraid of heights, are they?
Yeah. Well, the original one had a bunch of bugs and stuff. That instead of releasing a patch, they just created a whole new game. Cause yeah, I was gonna say I thought in the original one they had like a gunslinger class and stuff that you could be. It sounded like they had more variety in the opening, I think. I didn't play the first one either, but that's what I heard. I'm sure he'll be on here in like 6 hours. Oh boy. Is it? Does... Well, how's his, when he has to go to the bathroom, does he have a hard time with that, or no? Yeah. Oh. Yeah, well that's kind of what one of my brothers has. He has like a really bad form of that. Yeah, that kind of defeats that one. Wow. That's something I kind of wish the game New World had, was like a companion.
Above!
Whoa!
Yeah. That one. Well, I threw all the furniture stuff into my, storage. Probably. Yeah, I didn't see any other benefit to it. I guess I haven't looked too closely in yet on it. Maybe like a permanent place to, Oh, is there? Never. Yeah, that's kinda...
Just try to stop me.
Unless at some point there's too many, or it doesn't let you check into every inn. But I don't know. That's the only reason I can think of for it to. Wasn't that... I guess I haven't gotten... I thought I was catching up to you today.
Look at that.
And then, I started doing side quests. And next thing I know, I'm running back to other areas to grab side quests and knock them out real quick. Yeah, I saw that.
How is that possible? An alien?
I'm Ryder, Pathfinder with the Andromeda Initiative, from the Milky Way galaxy.
That does not explain how or why you are able to operate the remnant doors. It doesn't matter. You must leave. We do not entertain guests here.
Havarl's in decline. If you tell me about the lost monolith, I can help fix it, reset the vault.
It's lost. The memories of its location haven't been reclaimed. On Mithrava, we have accepted Havarl's eventual ruin.
I've seen it's another game called Path of Exile that people are playing right now.
You're just giving up on your planet? Isn't this
that,
your birthplace? Don't you want to save it?
A chasm separates want From Khan.
Yeah.
What you ask,
I was gonna say, I've
no
heard,
one can give.
like,
The
on
memory
PC
of
at
a
least,
monolith
for the
resides
people
within
that,
a thread that has
have
slipped
been
from our grasp.
playing,
I'm not sure I follow.
crashed a lot.
Reincarnation.
Like, one guy I watched,
The
he had to
soul
go
has
into his
returned
settings and,
time
like,
again.
change
An unbroken
something
thread.
on his
There was
computer,
one,
something
long
on
ago,
his,
who had knowledge of the third monolith. Zorai,
graphics card,
a
and then
champion
something
of the
on
Angara from
the
before the
game,
Scourge.
just to get it not
Zorai's
to
soul
crash.
has returned and could be made to remember what it knew. But we have no contact with it.
So you're saying there's some way we can make people remember their past lives?
Souls retain within families.
Holy cow, the
An
Carolina
object, heirloom,
Royal
tied closely
Ravens
to that bloodline
are
could cause
6-2 right
to
now.
resurface.
But it's not guaranteed.
It has been known to happen on
In
rare
call
occasions
it
in the past
the COD
with other
CDL League.
souls. The only known heirloom of Zorai's family rests in an area with active remnant. No one has survived the journey. But perhaps you. Zorai's soul was reborn in Tavos, who is now a Roka. He recently returned to Havarl on a mission.
I'll look into this. What have we got to lose anyway?
Good, good.
I will send you the relevant coordinates. We considered Havarl a lost cause. But perhaps now, there is hope.
Oh, I'm just gonna drop a
Automated protocols
supply
activated.
thing on their
Deploying forward
on their
station.
roof. That's not rude or anything.